playing games.
All right,
no
y'all.
more, you know.
You know what we're doing. Unbiased, episode 5. 5. My name is Kevin. I'm your co-host.
I'm your co-host, Bond Hurley.
Yes. All right, so you went first last week. Let's dive on into our first segment, which is always what's on our feet. All right, so this week I am rocking the Nike SB Air Mags. I don't know. I love this colorway because this is the closest that I can get to the real Air Mag. It features like the, I believe it's called Wolf Gray and White colorway with the speckled teal blue sole and then the transparent teal bottom. And then on the inside, you have the print of Marty McFly's skateboard from the movie Back to the Future. So this was kind of made as like a cool, affordable model almost for everybody who couldn't get their hands on the real Nike Air Mags. I don't know. They're really fun kick-around shoes. The gray and white really goes with everything. So, you know me, I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good details too here, like the stitching on the sole, the material change from the upper to the mid, and the toe box.
Yeah, it goes from like a leather, like a soft leather, to like almost like a hoodie material.
Kind of nice quality too, like for for what it is.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you when these guys came out, but I don't know. I'm a big fan. I know I copped them like real late.
So this week, guys, I have the 1995 reissue of the snakeskin Air Force Ones, keeping it simple, keeping it clean, nice black detailing on the tongue, snakeskin on the back and on the swoosh. I love these. I love Air Force Ones. We're going to keep it going with some Air Force Ones today.
Didn't those also come with like a pair of like
matching socks?
Yeah. That's cool that it came with the socks. I love that.
I read it was the first Nike shoe to ever come with its own socks, like for free.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so that's sick.
Yeah, and those originally released in the 90s only in China, correct?
Yes. So when I saw these were coming out, I was like, I had to jump on these. They haven't come out since the mid-90s, and they're clean silhouette. Air Force Ones, if you ever want a shoe that's clean, white, that's the one to go for. And these were sick, and I was not going to pass these up.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right, so what do we have next on the agenda?
Supreme item of the week.
All right, so...
that was terrible drum roll.
Yeah, so you guys might have peeped it last week in our last video. I don't know if it's been a full week when this comes out, but I decided to pull something right out of our set here and show off the Old Dirty Bastard Supreme skate deck that released in spring-summer 2019. It was one of a handful of decks that came out, but this being the only rapper collab of the season featuring this deck. Other pieces that came along with that collection were jerseys, basketball shorts, and a trucker hat.
Well, it wasn't a trucker hat. It was just a snapback, but they was still sick.
Had the hat, and we also had a area rug that featured the album cover from Old Dirty Bastard, who was a part of Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah, if anyone has that rug, hit my line. I'd love to have that rug.
They're going for mad expensive. This was the deck does not flip for much more than retail, so it was an easier cop. And I don't know, it's definitely one of my favorite decks from the spring-summer 2019 collection from Supreme. So it's definitely something very cool to have, and as we have it, a very cool wall hanger.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite decks, period, just because I feel like it's such a subtle flex, and anyone that doesn't know anything about Supreme still knows about this album mixtape, knows the history of this, and can appreciate it, regardless of being a
like a lot of New York culture all in one there.
This is his actual
food stamp card, yeah.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy. Crazy. Wow.
All right. So, what's up next?
Steals and deals, baby. Steals and deals section. This happened a while ago. We're just going to talk about it to not sleep on this kind of stuff. Thank you.
So, last week when we talked about the jeans, Our message was never sleep on the discount rack. And this is a continuation of that. You guys may remember not too long ago, Van Gogh did a collaboration with Vans. And where'd you pick these up?
I got these from Nordstrom's.
So
Believe it or not.
here we have the high top Van Gogh Vans in a size 6.5.
Men 6, women 7.5.
Yeah, men 6, women 7.5. So the base sizes, they're always really popular. I don't know what they're going for right now online.
I think around $80, but I only paid
$27 on Nordstrom Rack. So never sleep on those discount stores, and hopefully you'll be able to find something cool like this. I know the base sizes are always real popular, and more than likely they will go to mine. So
Yeah, it's a funny story too, because I was walking in an Nordstrom Rack with the intention of just buying some Nike sweatpants, and I saw this dude walk by with his cart full of sneakers, and I wasn't even paying attention, but my mind registered that they were Van Gogh Vans in his cart, and I just booked it to the back of the store.
And
So
he only left that one pair?
This was the only pair left.
Nice.
He got 7 or 8 pairs, so don't ever sleep, guys, because you can get lots of stuff. In comparison, I got these in my size on drop day. They're also Van Gogh Vans. I think they were sold for like $80-something, a little more than a normal pair of Vans.
Right.
And I actually had to do a size swap, so I sold mine on StockX for $187.
Nice.
And then bought these for $156. So don't sleep, guys. There's profit to be made. Good times to be made.
And especially on like a little cool artist collab deal. So
Hell yeah.
very cool, very cool. What's up next?
Let's talk about Rhude. Let's talk about this little bit of drama that
Rhude being very rude as a brand.
Yeah, so as you guys know, we've talked about this before. The Rhude did a collaboration with Vans. It has not officially dropped. They dropped some pairs at the Rose Bowl, but this week they announced 3 ways of getting them. The first way was to repost a photo, which I did. Second way was to enter for their newsletter, which I also did. And the third way, which is the bogus way, is spend $50 on their website. This is kind of messed up. Like, making people
I'm
spend
not
money.
a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Making people spend money to get your shoes is really not cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, do your raffle, do whatever you got to do. You know, like post on Instagram, whatever. Select from there to buy.
Like,
But
if you wanted to
making people spend money, come on, y'all. Like,
if you
like
wanted to give it to your key supporters, you could just pull people that order from you all the time and then just do it that way. Like,
yeah,
if that's the
exactly. Like,
intention-
like if you want to make it for people who actually shop from your brand, like just look at the people who are always shopping from your brand and then send them out like a newsletter. I know that Yeezy did that, where they offered early access to buying Yeezys.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. That was for a reissue of V2s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
like the creams.
Yeah, I
that.
believe that was the third issue. So the second reissue of the tri-white cream Yeezys. And like I wound up passing because I just can't do a solid white shoe. But that was very cool. They offered early access on Yeezy Supply because I think I bought probably all said and done 4 or 5 pairs of Yeezys from Adidas/Yeezy Supply. So that's very cool that they offered that early access to that.
Yeah, it's
So
sick.
personally, I think that's something that they should have done instead
Yeah,
of.
appreciating brand loyalty is really important, especially in a world where people will get in fist fights over shoes.
Honestly,
that's really important. But
Like, all said and done, I feel like that was a crappy move, making or giving people the option to buy from the brand to get access to the shoe. I feel like I had a point, but I lost it. I'm sorry.
No, I know what you're saying, and to that point, like with the Rhude Puma collection coming out, it's like, why?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like why did you do this now?
Oh, whoa,
also,
whoa,
how
like-
is this happening coinciding? We gotta talk about that.
yeah.
This
Rhude doing Puma and
Vans in the
Vans,
same
and that's crazy.
unheard of.
I
think.
don't know.
The only other brand
that's
that
kind of whack.
I've ever seen switch brands hop off and like that is, I feel like you know what I'm talking about already, right?
Hit me.
Kith.
Kith.
Kith does this all
Kith
the time.
does that a lot. That's very
Like,
true.
in the last year, they've worked with Converse, Nike, Asics, Adidas. I'm definitely missing someone. Vans. They did a Vans collab. They did Advanced Collab this year too. So they jumped a lot, and part of that is Ronnie's ability to just be like, I'm gonna stay true to what I want to make. If you give me an offer, I'm gonna take it, but I don't sign contracts.
Yeah, very, very true.
Which is cool.
I remember the point I wanted to make. So watch all these people be dropping all this money, you know, like possibly even making like several $50 plus orders with Rhude, and then they only put out like 100 pairs of each style.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's what they're saying. They're going to be super limited.
And not to mention the owner of Rhude, the founder of Rhude, whoever he is.
I'm going to try to say his name. I'm probably going to say it wrong. I think it's Rhude Villasenor.
That dude going on Instagram, taking screenshots from StockX of people like bidding on the shoes that haven't even come out. And he was like, yeah, that's not high enough. I want a higher aftermarket on something that hasn't even come out yet. That's whack.
It is whack, but having seen interviews with him, I almost wonder if this is a front. Like if they're gonna release them in like a mass quantity. Because think about that. He's hyping up these numbers, but then really what happens when he releases them in wide quantities is he's screwing the resellers, because the people that are going to invest a bunch of money into Rhude.com to get their chance to buy them are going to be resellers. Like, I didn't do it. I love Rhude, but I'm also not. True. You know what I'm saying? Because they're thinking, okay, I can spend, I'll buy 3 pairs of socks. I can spend $150, which is ridiculous for 3 pairs of socks regardless. But I have a better chance of getting the shoes than Joe Schmo. And $150 out of a $1,000 return is nothing.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, maybe there's a method to the madness, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
Right now it doesn't feel like it, so it kind of sucks.
True.
Let's dive right into this week's releases.
This
week's releases.
Let's do it.
On August 1st for $160, we've got the Undercover X Nike Daybreak and Citron. These got pushed back because then we've talked about these.
Yeah. We talked about these last week.
Yeah, these got pushed back.
So. Again, like, the yellow is cool. It's fine. It just ain't something I would buy. I would buy the blue and black. I would just buy the black on black, but not that.
Yeah, not a huge fan. The Nike PG3 for $120 on August 1st as well, and an Oreo colorway.
For $120.
Love that price.
Yeah, good.
For a basketball shoe.
Great price. Not a ball shoe fan.
Yeah, I don't.
End of the day,
Also, not a Paul George fan, to be honest. There's like nothing against him. I just I feel like
he just ain't hitting it right for the shoes for you. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
This shit happens.
All right, the Nike Air Max Tailwind 4 also on the 1st for $160. These are horrendous, bro.
Wow.
I know Tailwinds are really big in England right now. I've seen some people do them right. I'm not a fan of the shoe. Not a huge fan of most Air Maxes, to be honest. Not a fan of exposed bubble, really. I know it's like an OG sneakerhead thing. It just feels overdone to me.
Yeah, I don't really like Tailwinds.
And I don't need 4 of them.
Yeah.
I
don't like the colorway.
Yeah, the pink, it's not great.
Pink, black, and white, pass.
Yeah. Also on the 1st, the KD12 Cement Gray for $150.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Yeah, I do too. I like how the swoosh kind of disappears. It's cool.
I like the upper section of the shoe. Like I like
the way it tapers off and like.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're nice.
Big fan. Maybe I might even cop.
Oh.
Maybe.
Kevin gonna go out and hoop.
Yeah.
Hoop.
Too white. Sorry, y'all.
All right. Also on the 1st, we have the Nike PG3, the Lure for $110. Like that price. I don't like the shoe though.
It's a cool colorway. Don't like the silhouette.
Yeah, we'll pass on these. All right. Also on the 1st, we got 2 more colors of the Undercover Daybreak. We've got them in blue, yellow, and black, and red and black and white. I like both of these. I don't even really like the shoe that much.
I actually like the yellow and blue. I think that like navy blue goes good with like a mustard yellow. So disclaimer, I like those.
That colorway is women's only. Just disclaimer.
Ouch. All right, not for me, y'all. No. It's men's and women.
Oh, I was wrong.
Bang.
But they also
maybe
Nike usually makes their women's shoes up to a 13 women's, which is
right.
11 and a half men's. So you could probably You could squeeze it if you.
No,
really
no,
need
but
to.
it's men's and women.
Yeah,
so
we're
like
good on
they're
these.
definitely making the men's sizes of them. So
Um,
I don't know. This might actually be my favorite colorway of the undercover daybreaks. For real, for real.
it's not. It's now that I don't believe you. I believe you. I think it's one of the best colorways and probably the best one. I'm just surprised that you like a shoe that has navy in it. 'Cause You've
Yeah,
talked so much crap over the last like 2 years I've known you on navy
dude,
shoes.
navy goes with nothing besides khaki.
I'm breaking like a big style where I'm wearing
Yeah,
a black
dude,
hat
black-
and navy sweatshirt.
Yeah, and black
it
shorts.
works though. It works though. Like
It's-
leave me alone. With
it's
the white, it's 'cause of the white
fine.
hit. The white
It's
hit. It works.
fine.
Anyways, moving on to a silhouette I absolutely hate. The Nike Air Max 270 React, also in the first for 150. These shoes, from everyone I've heard that tried them on, I've yet to try them on. Really uncomfortable, I heard.
Really?
Only
It's
because
a cool colorway though.
It is a cool color with the taupe, with the blue hits and the gray. But
I like the pink salmon color.
yeah, I love it a lot. But the problem that I've heard is where the bubble and the React meet. There's like it's like a hard point.
Ah,
so it pushes right into your like arch.
Oh,
So
all right.
that's bogus.
All right. Well, it's
And
probably
150.
not something I would cop. So sorry.
Wait for the sales rack. All right. Also on the first, there's a lot of releases on the first, the Adidas Dawn issue 1 Stealth Spider-Man. This is a sick shoe with a sick colorway. I really like these. You know me, I don't like highlighter colors that much.
Nah, I don't think there's anything I like about that shoe.
I like it.
I don't think there's anything I like about that. I'm sorry, y'all.
I know, I'm feeling it. All right, only $100 too, not that bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Adidas Ultra Boost 2019 for 160, also in the first, in maroon, and core black and green. I actually tried on my first pair of Ultra Boost 19s like 2 days ago at Dick's.
Any good?
Yeah, I honestly could not tell I was wearing a shoe. They're
Alright.
really comfortable.
Hey,
They're too
like,
expensive, but they're really comfortable.
yeah, I mean, like if they look good, but the style's whack. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
as I say, the style is pretty whack. I tried on triple whites. The triple whites don't look so bad. Just
Okay.
disclaimer.
Okay. So just this forest green. I don't like the new cage.
Well, that's what I was about
the
to say,
heel
with the
cup.
triple white, the cage just kind of disappears.
I don't like the new cage, and I don't like the new heel
cup. I
cup
know.
at all.
I know.
I
Well,
hate
they
that new
should do.
heel
You know what
cup.
they should do? They should do an Ultra Boost 1.0 2019 and mix the.
Oh, okay.
Right, like, I
that
feel
would
like
be
that
cool.
would look sick.
Yeah,
and then people
love
would
the
be like,
1.0s.
Whoa, throwback, you know what I
Love
mean?
the 1.0s.
Yeah, 1.0s.
100%.
1.0s, 2.0s. are
All the way up to the 3s. I'm not a big fan of like this next gen whatever.
The 4s and the 2019s are
Yeah.
They're comfortable, but
Finally, August 2nd. That all those shoes, all August
on
1st.
yeah, crazy.
All right, so August 2nd.
The Nike Air Max 270 React for 150 and a new colorway. This is.
Yeah, we just talked about these. Like, don't like.
Just don't buy them. Wait for them to go on sale. They will.
It'll probably hit a sale rack
I mean,
soon,
even the
so
React
don't worry about it,
55s
y'all.
hit a sale rack, so just wait for them.
But August 1st is a crazy big day for Nike. That's crazy.
All
yeah.
right, let's get into some more hype shit. So these are the Nike Freak ones coming to America. I'm super hyped about this collab. That's a great movie.
These are pretty cool.
Great like mix between Giannis' story and that movie. Colorway is awesome. I like the backwards swoosh. Actually, bold statement. I think Giannis' shoes do it better than Travis Scott's.
Woo.
It just,
Bold claim.
It meshes
That's a
more.
bold claim.
But it meshes more with the shoe. I'm not saying it's a better looking shoe. I'm saying it does the backward swoosh better.
Okay, fair. Yeah, it's definitely placed cooler.
Yeah. And then also on the second, we have the Chinatown Market Converse Chuck 70 High for $100.
And the lows.
And the lows. These are color changing UV. So if you
That's
step outside,
dope.
they go from like a light pastel to a bright pastel.
Yeah,
They're sick.
I really like the high tops, and I feel like Chinatown Market has the potential to become
The next Supreme.
not the next Supreme, but I don't know if anything could touch Supreme.
Well,
just in like
let's
height.
put it this
but
way. Here, I'll put it this way. These were not supposed to come out general release.
really,
So they released them at ComplexCon, and if they did well at ComplexCon, they were going to release the remainder on their website, which they did, and they caught so many bots that they've re-released.
and are they making more pairs?
Yeah, that's why they're coming out on the second because
Oh,
they did
so they're
well.
doing a general.
A general collab because it did so well.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying the next, because like think about in the collabs they've done in the last couple of weeks. They did Chinatown Market, they did Puma, and they did Crocs.
Crocs. Hate
Don't sleep
Crocs.
on the Crocs.
I hate Crocs.
Yeah, I hate Crocs. Guys, Crocs aren't cool. Don't wear Crocs. Regardless of what anyone says, what anyone's doing, don't wear Crocs. They're not cool.
End of day.
End of-
Unless you're posty for some reason.
Well, Postie's also got like those Air Force One custom ones, which are sick.
Yeah.
Okay. The Nike LeBron 16 160 in a red, white, and black colorway. I'm just over LeBron.
Pass.
Though I heard someone say something interesting about him. He can make almost anything look cool, which I almost agree with. Like, it's very rare do I see him in a shoe and I'm like, you look stupid. Most of the time, it's
I
like,
don't
I wouldn't
know.
wear it, but I like it.
I feel like LeBron's a little played right now.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the Lakers. Whatever. Also on the third, the Nike Air Barrage.
I like these. I like that
for
colorway.
$150, the
Yeah,
colorway.
it's
this
like
is a
it's
cool
like an
shoe.
Oreo with like a teal electric blue touch in there. That's dope.
Did you wear a lot of Diamond Supply Co. when you were younger?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You like teal a lot.
Yeah, I love the Tiffany blue. Like, I fell in love with the Diamond Tiffany Dunks, the highs.
The Marty McFlys have that color too.
Yeah, the Marty McFly's hit that I'm wearing this week. And then maybe I'll wear them in the next episode. I have the Diamond Tiffany Dunks
In the
lows
white colorway, right?
in the white colorway.
Which is I think the white and yellow are my favorite. The yellow Friends and Family Complex Cone ones are really cool too.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
don't really
my
like-
God.
I don't really like
Oh,
the black
those
ones.
shoes are going for like $4 or $5 grand.
I know. I saw an 11-year-old hypebeast on YouTube wearing them the other day, and I was like,
Gotta love that.
gotta love it. Yeah, but I think that's gonna wrap it up for this week, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everything you need to know about us, like our Instagram handles, are right down below in the description. Our intro and outro music, courtesy of the a young rapper named G, who's actually not a rapper.
He's a musician.
He's a musician. Shout out to G. Big love for that guy. Personal best friends
on
with
the show.
him.
Playing
Yeah,
games
come
no
on the
more,
show.
you know.
Talk about what fashion you're into.